Welcome to the 301 Colored Commentators, a monthly podcast series where two black men from the state of Maryland debate and give their hot takes on movies, professional wrestling, and TV shows. So have a listen, have a look-see, but nonetheless, enjoy.
What's up, folks?
How y'all doing?
Now, I know I say this every episode, but now I really mean it considering the length of time between now and our last episode. Hope you missed us. We're back.
Right. It's been a mean minute.
Yeah, we ain't seen y'all since last year, literally.
Yeah.
But we're back for 2026.
Yep.
Yeah. New year, same business.
Same business, man. Same business. How you been, sir?
Oh, I've been good. 2026 has been all right to me, despite a few initial setbacks. Yes.
Overcome, though?
Overcome,
yeah.
and being overcome, even as I talk right now. Yes.
Interesting.
That's how confident I am about this year.
I love it. That's the spirit we need, sir.
Okay.
That's the spirit we need, yeah.
Tell us what's been up with you.
Man, since the last time we were on, your bro got married, went home, got married.
I was there.
He was there. It was a good time.
Came to the motherland.
Yeah, how was your experience?
Oh, it was a good experience for me. It was summer in the winter, literally.
Yeah.
And seeing my man get married, he made me as one of his groomsmen. It's like that Hart song. How can I refuse?
Yeah, of course. That's my bro. So I'm glad you had a good time. It was a good time. We were humbled and glad to have you there, man.
Thank you. It was an experience.
Sure.
It was a great experience.
For sure. Actually, before we even get into this, I brought something from home. It's a good family friend's alcohol brand. It's called Frititi. Not Free Titty.
I wasn't thinking of that till now.
This is not that. But Frititi means, in the Akan language of tree, it means of the past or back in the day. So it's a kind of reverence or a praise or acknowledgement of the past, culturally. It's made out of chocolate because, Ghana is rich in cocoa. And the palm spirit, which is the local version of gin. So it's a liqueur, a chocolate-flavored liqueur, but made out of the local liquor.
See how refined he is?
So we will dabble in that.
Yes.
I'll love to hear your opinions on it. I love the stuff.
All right.
So
I'm a first timer. I'm about to be broken in.
Yeah, so we'd love to hear your opinions on it, Si.
All right. Está bueno.
Okay. Don't mind if I will.
Yeah, I went to New Orleans during the government shutdown last fall. First time.
Yes, that's right. You did.
Oh, I had a ball there. There's always something to do there every day in the French Quarter.
Oh yeah.
I
haven't been there. I went there 2 years ago.
That's
that place.
That's where I got these beads from right here. These voodoo beads.
That's right in the beads section. Shout out to the beads. Yeah. Go ahead.
The food down there is just so rich in flavor.
Beautiful.
I've had alligator before up here during the Safeway barbecue battle back in 2009, but it tasted more like chicken. Down in New Orleans, it tasted more like fish, and they gave remoulade with it too.
Yeah, that shit's good down there, man.
And they got Cajun crab cakes down there.
Woo.
They're good, but if they ain't jumbo lump like Maryland, y'all gotta step your game up.
I mean, yeah, we are the crab state, so
yes.
You gotta step your game up if you want to see us in the crab game.
Exactly, yeah. And we don't mean that in the terms of
sexual transmitted disease.
Yeah, the kind you get from an emergency room nurse at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's not the crab game we're talking about. But cheers, by the way.
Sláinte.
Yeah. You did.
Chocolate, I can smell it in my nose now.
Yeah, smooth, right?
Yeah, liqueur, chocolate, a little bit of gin, like you said. I taste that.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, yeah. Good job.
Keep at it.
Yeah. So
what else been going on? Oh, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He swept the Grammys, even though Cher called you Luther Vandross.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't agree with on that one is I think album of the year should have gone to the Clips. Yeah, that's the only thing I. But other than that, shout out to Kendrick.
Wasn't he on the Clips album though?
He was.
Yeah.
But their album was way better than that was the best rap album of the year, I thought. It was better than his.
It was
one of the best albums I've heard in like a good 10 years, maybe. It was really good.
It was strong.
Thorough,
It was strong.
Very thorough album.
And you saw them live too, right?
I did. I had the privilege to go see them live last year.
And they played
Great concert.
And they played in Italy too, didn't they?
They did.
Oh my goodness.
They did. Right outside the Vatican, I think.
Them dudes.
So they killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, them dudes and Rock Marciano from Long Island, they got the best Coke raps. And
yes.
And they always have a penchant for making reference to brand fashion, like upscale restaurants, spaghetti, steak and shrimp.
Yeah.
What kind of car they drive, bling on their wrist, and that sounds cliched, but the way they say it just makes me interested.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in a bottle of this, hit the comments. Let us know if you're interested in trying this. From the motherland, Ghana made.
Say it again.
Fritite. Yeah. Ghana made, real smooth, nice chocolate flavor.
This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, in the comments, let me know. I will organize getting them to you, and hopefully in the near future they'll be at your liquor store too. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
What else been going on? Oh, R.I.P. to Robert Duvall. We covered the first two Godfather films in previous seasons, and he was a major character in there.
Yeah. And
he died yesterday at the age of 95.
Yeah, I heard it through you. I was actually shocked. So
I heard it through another group of friends.
Yeah, sad. I mean,
he was up there.
Old. He was old. Yeah. So
and James Earl Jones, he died last year of 93.
Yeah.
And ironically, they both starred in a movie called A Family Affair that came out in 96. Where Duvall plays a good old boy Texarkana redneck and finds out from his dying father that his mother is really a black woman and that she had another son. So he goes to meet his brother, played by James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Who's a Chicago Police Department cop and wants nothing to do with his half-brother because he thinks his birth killed their mother.
Interesting.
But
this is called?
A Family Affair.
Family Affair. Okay.
Or Family Thing. A Family Thing, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got it up there on the rack. I saw it on TBS.
Sounds like a good movie. And with the quality of acting, I'm sure it was a pretty good movie.
Both of them? Hell yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It makes you think. It makes you think because when Duvall's when his character is revealed to be his half-brother, the half-brother's son, played by Michael Beach, he tells his grandmother, or rather his auntie, auntie, I know you can't see nothing no more, but that dude down there, that's a white dude. I don't got the luxury of being differentiating people by color no more. I can't see. And if he looked white, it's because his daddy was white.
Yeah, it sounds good. I'll look into it, man. It looks like something that would intrigue me.
Oh, you catch up on any TV lately? You and the wife?
Also, rest in peace to James Van Der Beek.
Oh yeah,
that was another
James Van Der Beek.
He went too early. So
yeah, 48 from colorectal cancer.
Yeah. Exactly.
He was fighting it too. He was.
Yeah. That was sad. He reminded me of Peyton Manning when I was younger.
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues. Yeah. He reminded me of Peyton those days.
I watched only like 1 or 2 episodes of Dawson's Creek ever.
That reminds me of high school. I never watched Dawson's Creek, but that was a big thing in high school amongst our peers.
Yeah, it was. I remember in 9th grade in Spanish class, 2 of the 11th graders, a white girl and a white boy, they're like, "Did you see Dawson's last night? Wasn't it great?" Then I decided to check it out myself. I'm like, I like Katie Holmes, but that's it.
Katie Holmes was in there. I was like, there was some popular white women in that show that were like a big thing among our peers. And I remember it was Katie Holmes and who else?
Michelle Williams, who has a kid with Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Katie Holmes was the main one, though.
She is, yeah. Her TV, though, I've caught up. I've been watching murder mysteries a lot lately.
Okay.
His and Hers, that was good.
We are almost done with that. So I'm watching that with the lady.
With John Bernthal and Tessa Thompson. And Tessa's production company made it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a really good movie, really good show.
Yeah.
We are about to be on episode 5.
Okay, it's like
6 episodes. So really good.
And Runaway, The Runaway it's a British murder mystery on Netflix. The Runaway.
The Runaway, okay.
And Runaway is 2 words.
Oh, okay, it's not one. Okay.
Right. That was good. And that murder mystery in there, at the end, I was like...
So The Runaway, what was the other one? The movie with James Earl Jones.
Oh, A Family Thing.
A Family Thing, okay.
A Family Thing, yeah.
All right, I'm going to check those out. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
¿Está listo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get started. The first topic of the evening is the 2010 movie, The Social Network, which was released on August 1st of 2010.
Yeah.
It was directed by David Fincher, who did Alien 3, 7, and written by Aaron Sorkin, who wrote A Few Good Men, Malice, Steve Jobs.
We got to do 7 someday.
We do, yeah.
It's a great movie. Yeah. But keep going.
I
Sorry.
wasn't traumatized by that movie when I saw it as
Me
a kid.
neither.
But when I understood it later, I was like, holy
it's
shit.
It's a genius of a movie. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the Social Network, it was adapted from Ben Mesrick's 2009 book, The Accidental Billionaires, The Founding of Facebook, a tale of sex, money, genius, and betrayal. And the story is largely told in flashback about the founding of the phenomenally successful social networking site Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg's rise as the youngest billionaire in history. It starred Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg, Andrew Garfield as Eduardo Saverin, Justin Timberlake as Shawn Parker. This film convinced me that Timberlake can act when he wants to.
Oh, you were thinking about the other one. The one he was the one where they kidnapped the kid.
Oh, Alpha Dog.
Alpha Dog.
Yeah, that came out 6 years before that.
Yeah.
I bought that from a 7-Eleven.
I actually like that movie.
Me too.
But yeah, go ahead.
What else?
Sorry.
And Armie Hammer plays both Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, or as Mark Zuckerberg in the film calls him, the Winklevie. The film, it was nominated for 8 Oscars, but it won 3. Best Film Editing, Best Original Score, courtesy of Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails and Atticus Ross. And Aaron Sorkin won himself an award too for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Okay.
It lost Best Picture and Best Director to The King's Speech. Yeah, this movie was a critical and commercial success. Against a $40 million budget, it grossed $224 million. Yeah, it's been dubbed by critics as one of the best films of the year and in history. I don't know about history, but it was definitely one of the best films of the year, even though it came late. Yeah. I saw it on opening night on Friday, October 1st or October 2nd of 2010.
Okay.
And Aaron Sorkin, his dialogue... If you ever seen an Aaron Sorkin production, A Few Good Men, The Newsroom, The West Wing, you know he has a penchant for back and forth, snappy, witty dialogue.
Yes. Very true.
Yeah, but that's also his Achilles heel because not everybody in the world is a wit like that.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's fun to watch.
That's true. Yeah. I watched this movie late. I actually watched this because of the show, for this episode. And it actually wasn't what I expected.
What were you expecting?
Being that I knew it was about Zuckerberg and the journey of making Facebook, but I expected it to be something more glorious,
more reverential tone.
Yes.
Nah.
This shit was like, oh, so like watching it now, and putting everything that has happened historically regarding Facebook and his back and forth with court and
he was in 2 depositions.
Yes. Like, a lot of it kind of makes sense. Even though, like, after I watched the movie, I went back to look at what he thought about it. And he wasn't too pleased about how he was depicted.
Nobody ever is.
Yeah, so, but, like, for me, just seeing, since we're, like, years in to Facebook and knowing a little bit more about him, to me, it makes a lot more sense and alignment.
With how he is now.
Yeah. So.
I can see that.
But I was like, wow, this is not what I expected.
They portrayed him, the way Jesse Eisenberg portrayed him as is like a very intelligent but socially maladjusted.
Yes. Yeah, very, very, very socially awkward. And like you said, maladjusted.
Like the opening scene of the film when they're in that bar, him and his girlfriend, Erica Albright, played by Rooney Mara. Oh, get this. Rooney Mara, did you know that she comes from the families Rooney and Mara that own the Steelers and the Giants?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows.
Very aware. Yeah, I didn't know he was that socially awkward. In the same breath, very much like an asshole.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so much that like. Anyway, go ahead. We'll talk. We'll talk more into it.
He was an asshole in the film. The opening scene, which is one of the best dialogue openers I've ever seen in a film. Well done, Mr. Fincher and Mr. Sorkin. He says to Erica that if you ought to be a little bit more appreciative because if I get into the final club or finals club or whatever it's called, I'm going to be taking you to meet people that you otherwise would never have met. She's like, you do that for me? Sure, you're my girlfriend. I'm like, dude, you can't pick up on sarcasm.
Yeah.
And she dumps him right then and there. But here's an example of how incisive Sorkin's writing is. When Zuckerberg's trying to keep her from leaving, she just grabs him and says, you are probably going to be a very successful computer guy, but you're going to go through life thinking that girls don't like you because you're a nerd. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that will not be true. it'll be because you're an asshole.
And
God
she was
she was
absolutely right. She was absolutely right.
She was right.
Yeah.
Because all of his people that were with him when they made Facebook, they got married, they got wives. But then again, so does Mark Zuckerberg now.
Yeah, fair.
But at the time, these guys were late teens, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
He's our age, actually. He's a year younger than us.
Yeah, he is. I checked that, and I looked up his net worth versus the Eduardo.
He's worth more than Eduardo, isn't he?
Eduardo. So at the beginning, when I went back to check on how they depicted his relationship with Eduardo and stuff, and it was like it wasn't as hostile or assholic as
it later became, as it gradually became.
Yeah. So, but then you look into the actual facts that like Eduardo had to take him to court for him to actually put his name as a
back on the masthead. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for an undisclosed sum of money too. I mean.
So yes, exactly undisclosed sum of money.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, it kind of depicts that the movie was more or less closer to being accurate than how Zuckerberg made it seem.
They took the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, Eduardo still made a killing. Don't get it twisted.
He did, yeah. But the way they screwed him over in the film, though,
yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
When I saw this in the theater, when they were talking, they did mention later in the film that if we attract new investors, we're going to have to dilute the ownership shares, and they said to what they were going to dilute them to.
Mm-hmm.
Like then, like the way the amount that they were going to dilute them to, it's like big deal. You won't lose it. You won't miss that money.
Yeah, yeah.
But Eduardo, I don't think he read the fine print until later on, because he went from 30% to the audience just gasped when they heard him say, "And what was your ownership share diluted down to?" 0.03%.
And
holy shit.
Who is Justin Timberlake?
Sean Parker. He was one of the founders of Napster. Not Sean Fanning.
Napster, yeah, okay.
Yeah, not Sean Fanning.
Yeah. Okay. So he wasn't fictional per se.
He wasn't.
He still was.
He was part of Facebook, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like they said at the end of the film, this is true that Sean Parker, he owned 7% of the company.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he was instrumental in helping them get venture capitalists to invest in.
I see, yeah. As they kind of depicted that in the movie. Sort of.
And they had Dakota Johnson. She was in the movie too. She was a hookup that Sean Parker, when his character gets introduced in the film, the hookup that he's waking up to.
Yeah. I remember that.
And Dakota Johnson, she's fine as hell now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith's daughter. Which means through her mother, she's got half siblings whose fathers are Manolo, Stephen Bauer from Scarface, and Antonio Banderas.
Oh, Banderas, yeah.
Desperado.
Okay. Desperado, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's another legend.
But what else was it?
So yeah, by comparison, Eduardo moved. I think most of his business is staged in Singapore.
Or South America or something.
Yeah, he's from there. He's from South America.
One of his parents is Brazilian.
But I think he's primarily based in Singapore. He has quite a net worth himself. His net worth it still dwarfs Zuckerberg's, but the fact that he's a billionaire says also so Zuckerberg is worth $219 billion now, estimated.
A lot of the people that co-founded Facebook, they're in the billions.
Yeah.
Them, Dustin Moskowitz.
Yeah.
Peter Thiel, he was the first angel investor for Facebook.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so Eduardo is about 36 bill.
Yeah, that's good.
He's heavy in he's a venture capitalist in lots of tech stuff in Asia.
In Asia, yeah.
So he
not Silicon Valley.
Yeah, his relationship with Zuckerberg, it looks like, is irreconcilable at this point.
0.03%. I would.
It's messed up because they were actually best friends.
They were, yeah. And there's a scene in the film where he looks at Mark very tearfully eyed. I was your only friend.
Yeah. When they brought the lawyers in to question him or whatever.
Yeah. Zuckerberg. Justin Timberlake, he lost 20 pounds to look like a younger Sean Parker.
In for the movie, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Max Minghella tanned his skin to play an Indian American.
Is Zuckerberg still with his wife?
Chan? I think so.
Yeah. She was Asian, right?
Right, yeah. They don't depict her in the film.
I think she came later.
Yeah, later, after Facebook became a success.
Yeah.
But here in the film, his interest was Erica Albright. That's like his morality pet.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
I mean, she.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Not his, but the film's morality center.
Yeah. I guess you could. Yeah, more or less.
Because when Mark sees her again, right as he's developing Facebook, he sees her at a restaurant, tries to talk to her, but she isn't having it. She calls him out for all the shit he did, and even lampshaded a certain trend that was going on at the time with people that are on social media, saying, what's it called? As if every thought in your head was so clever that it'd be a crime not to put it on social media. When I heard that, I was like,
yeah.
You're talking about me there. And that's what made me get off it for about a month.
Oh, when you watched it in the movie?
Yeah, I just turned it off for about a month. And a classmate of ours, a girl, asked me, did you leave social media?
Yeah.
I'm like, for the next month, I'm going to be off. I had a road to Damascus moment when I saw Social Network.
I see. I guess that's kind of a good thing to separate yourself from that, more or less.
It is. It's when I realized that even though I still participate in social media and am part of what I'm about to say, it is collective narcissism. In one sense. Like, you want people to see what you're doing.
Yes. In that sense.
You want reactions.
In that sense. You're looking for reactions.
But with here, it was like the founding of Facebook.
You're right. You're right. That's actually a good way of breaking it down. It is.
But the premise of Facebook, the reason it got started because you want to know people that you otherwise wouldn't have the guts to talk to.
Yeah, it's like a quick way to network.
Quick way to network, yeah.
Yeah.
And when it came about when we were in college, I saw this when we were seniors back in 2004, and I saw it, I'm like, what the hell is this?
That's what I saw too.
It's a stalker's wet dream.
It was the original Facebook was gold.
It was just for college students.
Yeah, it was gold. I loved the original version, like when it was just college.
In 2007, 2008, that's when everybody could get on.
Yeah, anybody could get on, and it kind of changed the dynamic. But the original form of it changed the game, like for real.
And I was just on MySpace at the time. That was my alternative.
Yeah, I was on MySpace. There was a couple of it. It was MySpace, High Five. Friendster. MSN Messenger was somewhat a means.
And AIM Messenger too.
AIM was a big one. AOL. I can't believe that's extinct now.
Me neither. And
that was such a big thing.
We used even in 2009 at work. Some of us are still using AIM.
Yeah, even though AOL was more or less collapsed, AIM was still.
AIM was its own independent
Messenger
thing.
Was still. Like,
it was an autonomous thing.
Yeah. Wow.
That was a long time ago. It's a dated technology. Even Blogger, like Mark Zuckerberg's using a Blogger right then and there. I'm like, that's dead technology and a way to snitch on yourself.
Do you remember your college AIM name?
Cyrus the Virus 3.
I do remember that.
I took that from Con Air.
I know. Do you remember what mine was?
Real and Rugged 01.
That was high school.
That was high school.
It was Trilla and Manila.
Trilla and Manila, that's right.
Yeah. Throwback. Trilla and Manila.
And they said it best in the film. We lived on farms, then we lived in cities, and now we're going to live on the internet. A lot of this shit is prophetic.
Yeah.
And there's some biblical aspects to it too. When Shawn Parker, when he gets added to the story and meets Eduardo and Mark, it's like It's like how can we put this? Eduardo is Adam, Mark is Eve, and Shawn Parker, he's the serpent in the garden.
But even though the serpent introduced sin,
he had
at least Adam and Eve still stuck together. These motherfuckers kind of severed in separate ways.
All over money. Yeah,
diverted their paths. I felt so bad for Eduardo. Like, they did a good job of making us have some empathy for him.
And shout out to Andrew Garfield. He's a good actor.
He is. I feel like he doesn't get enough.
He should have got an Oscar, Best Supporting Oscar nod for this role.
Yeah.
You better lawyer up, asshole.
Yeah.
Because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hell of a line.
Yeah.
And when his character gets the last laugh on Shawn Parker, makes him flinch.
Right. Yeah.
And it says, I like standing next to you, Shawn. It makes me look so tough.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to call somebody a bitch.
Like, if you didn't know any better, you would have, like, had an element of fear for the company because, like, it looked like Shawn was about to drive it down to the shits.
Because of his reputation, for one thing.
Yes, with Napster.
Drugs.
Yep.
And they
partying and stuff.
And that's why Eduardo was so apprehensive about involving Shawn Parker.
Yeah.
And during the dinner scene where they meet him, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, wait a minute. Sean Parker said he's broke. Who's paying for all this? For one thing, because y'all are having like fancy appetizer after another and apple martinis. Yeah. But he made her a good point though when Eduardo asks, "I want to have advertisers on Facebook. Mark doesn't. Which one of us is right?" He's like, "Well, neither of you yet." But he gives like a lot of good points that makes Mark think like this guy sees my way exactly, right, precisely.
Yeah.
But then he gave the best contribution of all. Drop the. Just say Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
It's cleaner.
Yeah, because originally it was the
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the site finally goes live, Mark, he looks like he's in a trance. He looks like he's praying. And then the scene shifts to like an a cappella performance of "I Swear," the All for One song.
All for One jump. Yeah.
That's a 90s throwback.
It is. You're right. The soundtrack is decent in this.
I do like the instrumentals. They do sound very like the instrumental they use after Mark is running from the bar back to his dorm. The piano. Doom, doom, doom. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. It's called "Hand Over Bruise."
Atticus Ross. Okay.
Very melancholic.
Yeah. Shoot, I was gonna add to what you were just the point that you just made prior to, the frat boys.
Oh yeah, the Eduardo, the fraternity he wanted to get into.
Yeah.
Oh, he was trying to get into the Phoenix Club.
Yeah.
Where Mark wanted to get into.
And he was jealous of him.
Yeah,
he's cost him the spot more or less. Yeah.
Because of the chicken thing.
Yeah.
He thinks Mark did that, planted the story about the chicken. I think so too.
I do too. I do too. He wasn't a very nice person, that Mark guy.
Nah, he wasn't. I mean, the Winklevosses, they recruited him after he shut down the Harvard network one night with all that traffic that he did by comparing women to each other.
Oh, yeah. That was messed up.
And before that, farm animals. All because he was mad about being dumped. The first thing he writes on Blogger is Live Journal, the blogging site. That's got to be defunct now.
Yeah.
Eric Albright is a bitch.
Yes, yeah.
And the look on his face, like a pouty child.
It's like again, like you had mentioned earlier, it's just very socially distraught, man.
Yeah, he is.
And he looks like he's if this is it's surprising that he got this far as a businessman, because like if he's really that emotionally driven, you're bound to make some serious costly decisions.
Yes.
When you're pissed. I mean, maybe he has, but he's also made a ton of money to get out of it. So
there's a picture on the internet of during Obama's term where he's at a White House Correspondents' Dinner with all the tech giants of Silicon Valley, and he's talking with Steve Jobs in there.
Oh,
and Steve Jobs
was still alive.
Asshole.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was still alive around that time.
And looked pretty sickly too.
At the time, okay.
Well, Zuckerberg said he gave him good advice.
I'm sure.
And plus, funny thing is, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, they made more money than Jobs ever did. And Apple products are more popular.
Yeah.
Man. Never mind.
Yeah, that's true.
What else is... He said, you want to buy a Tower Records, Eduardo? At that point, the time this film came out, Tower Records had been long gone.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I love Tower Records, the one on Rockville Pike. I used to practically live there.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Find anything there.
Yeah.
What else? What else has been going on? Oh, the nightclub scene. That's one of the best film scenes in the film.
When he's with
Sean Parker, and he gives that parable about Victoria's Secret. And he's basically just hyping Mark up, telling him things like, they were scared of me, pal, and they're going to be scared of you too. And he's like,
Yeah, I remember that. I do. It's a powerful scene.
It's exactly what Mark wants to hear. He wants to be powerful and respected. And I'm like, at what cost?
Yeah. I mean, it's an element of inferiority complex after always being shitted on, like the frat boys, girls not really feeling his flow here and there.
And the frat boys, the Winklevi, as he facetiously puts it in Latin, plural Latin, when they bring him into the Phoenix Club, but only the bike room because he's not a member to see the whole area, they tell him that we want to rehabilitate your image. And that set him off. He's like, you do that for me? Like, you're repeating Erica now. That's probably planted the seed. Like, yeah, I'm not going to fuck with these dudes.
Yes.
Rehabilitate my image. Who the fuck they think they are?
Yeah.
And Caribbean Night for the Jewish fraternity. That was
funny. Whoa, that was... I was like, bro,
yo,
what the fuck did I just watch? But they do shit like that, though.
He said...
That's one thing that does happen at like frat houses.
He's like, I'm tired of looking at that waterfall of Niagara Falls, which has nothing to do with Caribbean Night. And then the Jewish boys are like, we've got to make an algorithm for why Asian girls like us so much. They're like, it's not that difficult. They're hot, they're smart, they can't dance, and they're not Jewish.
I remember that scene. Mm-hmm. Bruh. Well, that is very like frat-ish.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
and this is written by a Jewish guy too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And speaking of that, do you remember the tagline for the film, the promotional posters for the film, where they show a close-up of Eisenberg's face, mm-hmm. and it says, "You don't get to make 500 million friends without first making a few enemies." That's a line. That's a similar line that Sorkin used in A Few Good Men when one character is talking about Nicholson's character in the film. He says to Tom Cruise, "Lieutenant, Colonel Nathan R. Jessup is about to be appointed Director of Operations of the National Security Council. You don't make it to that position without first knowing how to sidestep more than a couple of landmines."
We need to do that movie.
That's another one. That's a good one.
It's a great movie.
How Nicholson didn't get nominated for nothing,
it's a great movie.
Even though he only had 3 scenes, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
that and Seven.
Seven, yes.
Should be in the future.
And speaking of A Few Good Men, Rob Reiner, may he R.I.P., he directed A Few Good Men. Along Princess Bride.
Yeah, did he recently pass?
December, him and his wife were killed by their own son.
That was, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sorry.
My apologies. That was actually on the news. It was everywhere. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Sad.
He had mental problems, his son.
It sounds like
that's what they said.
Sounds like it, but still sad.
Very sad.
Because I was a fan of Reiner.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his father, Carl Reiner, they were both funny.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm familiar with his dad, though.
Yeah, and they were both at Who's Roast, the Joan Rivers roast.
Okay.
They were both there.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you find that on YouTube, you'll be able to see him.
Okay. Highlights of the movie for you?
Highlights of the movie. When
it's actually a good movie, so to speak. I don't know why it took me so long to watch it. I guess I was.
One of the highlights of the film was when Mark Zuckerberg, when he's before the Ad Board Council, mm-hmm. after shutting down the Harvard Network and his comparison of women, when he stands before and gives a speech about how he thinks he deserves some recognition from the board.
Yeah. He's like, yes.
What we got to give you recognition for? I pointed out some pretty gaping holes in your system. They're like, hold on, let me handle this. Mr. Zuckerberg, I'm head of internet security, and I can assure you it was that security's very sophistication that led us to you in just 4 hours. Oh, 4 hours? Yes, sir. Oh, that would be impressive. Is that had you known what you were looking for from Jump Street, you would have seen it written on my dorm room window.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic because, like, or should I say, it's actually ironic because he loves himself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he has like an inferiority complex.
He does.
Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
In a way.
It's like he admires himself, but he doesn't like himself.
Yeah, in that sense.
Like
a lot of geniuses are like that.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what else stands out for me? Larry Summers, the dean of Harvard, when he met with the Winklevi, and how dry that dude was. When he's hearing them, he wings to his secretary, "And yes, sir, punch me in the face. Go ahead." He's like, I used to be the treasurer, the director of the U.S. Treasury. I think I have some say.
Yeah. Oh shit.
They're like, "Sir, I have no idea what you just said. I'm devastated by that."
The sarcasm.
Yeah, the sarcasm, and that was great.
It's crazy.
And the guy and the real Larry Summers was like, "Yeah, that was me. That was really me in that meeting."
See, some of these guys could admit. Why is your boy apprehensive about how they perceive them?
He still cares to a large extent. He's a public figure.
I guess.
A public figure worth billions.
I guess.
But even so.
I'm shocked.
What was he expecting? He was really expecting a hagiographic portrayal of him, like a worshipping portrayal. Like
which would be kind of accurate on his character on the show, or say in the movie.
That's what his character would have wanted.
Exactly. He would have wanted that. So it kind of aligns with the reality of who he is. Ironically.
Yeah, this is not like La Bamba with Lou Diamond Phillips. They gave a very reverential tone for him, and by extension, Buddy Holly and the Big Bopper. Yeah, they shitted on Richie Valens' family though. His brother, he gets a chick pregnant. She kicks him out of the trailer. He's like, "Bitch, is it my fault you got pregnant?" Yeah, your pullout game is weak, nigga.
Well then, back to Mark Zucks.
Yeah. What was some of your favorite scenes in the film? Highlights.
A lot of the dialogue between him and what's his face?
Eduardo,
especially as their relationship starts to deteriorate. Like you said, the lawyer up scene was one of my favorites. I was your only friend.
Yeah.
And just kind of like, you know, it really, I guess, the image that the movie kind of shed light on, had I seen it earlier, I don't know how it would have affected my perception of him earlier. But like now, it just, to me, it kind of makes sense about who the guy I know now, at least through the eyes of his legal cases, and also his direction when it comes to like minorities. I'm not here trying to say he's racist or anything, but like when the whole DEI pushback came through, he was one of the advocates for it.
All those tech guys that were standing with Trump, Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook, all of them are in favor of eliminating DEI.
Yeah, and like once upon a time, he was trying to expand to Nigeria and stuff. Because, I mean, Nigeria is really a big hub of innovation. So he saw it as a cash crop. But it was probably a full-blown capitalistic thing for self-gratification and wealth gain or whatever. Which is expected. But, like, I'm just saying, a lot of it, after watching it now more recently, it just kind of makes sense. As opposed, like, I wasn't expecting it to be, I expected it to be more a glorifying thing. Like, hey, there's this guy who was a genius, you know, dropped out of college. Did he finish? He didn't finish, did he?
Nah, he dropped out.
Yeah, dropped out of college, and, you know, this is what he became. But, you know, there was more of a dark side to it.
There is, yeah. I mean, whenever on the odd chance that they ever do a Microsoft movie one day, the founding of that, Gates and Paul Allen.
I'm curious to see how that was too.
Yeah, me too.
Because like the perception I'm getting of Gates now is very interesting.
Was he in the Epstein files?
Apparently so. Yeah. There's a lot of like conspiracy.
I'm not.
You sure, Si?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure you're not one of those that was kidnapped?
Kidnapped? Of course I'm sure. Ain't nobody roofing me up.
Well, you're not one of the victims, though?
No.
I shouldn't even be laughing because this is not a funny thing. You know, victims are victims.
True that.
Let me take that back. No jokes here. But, given like all the conspiracy theories we're hearing about Gates, from the pandemic to Epstein files to... I'm curious to see how the beginnings of Microsoft came about, and
they kind of alluded to that a little bit in the 1999 made-for-TV film *The Pirates of Silicon Valley*, where Noah Weil from ER played Steve Jobs, and Anthony Michael Hall from The Breakfast Club played Bill Gates. Yeah, they portrayed Jobs as more of a real tyrannical asshole, and Gates like more of the hero role.
I see.
I know Steve Jobs had fallen out
to... Was it them before? He got fired and then he moved to Macintosh and
changed them around?
No.
What was it before?
No. It was like this. The board of directors, they voted Steve Jobs out because of the failure of the Lisa and the Macintosh. They were both failures.
Okay.
And Jobs was becoming more and more tyrannical, issuing contradictory instructions, so the board just voted him out of his own company.
Okay.
From then he started Next, another computer company, but that didn't last very long.
Okay.
And he managed to wiggle his way back to the top of Apple somewhere in the mid-90s. After Apple, they needed Microsoft to get them back up on their feet.
Yeah.
And come to mid-90s when Jobs, who was a founder of Pixar Studios, who did Toy Story, he got money from that and then got back to Apple. And once he got back to the top, all the technology happened.
Yeah.
iPod, iPhone, iMac. Which
has respectively been stagnant since he passed.
Yeah, I agree. Had he been alive today, still running Apple, all that technology would be different.
I think their technology would be able to compete with...
More, please.
Sure.
Be able to compete with...
like the Samsungs of the world.
They would be, yeah. I mean, Jobs was a competitive dude.
What he was able to nail, which is what they're holding on to, is the communal... Sorry.
The communal?
The communal cult following of...
because the Apple World seminars and whatnot, they got all these Apple nerds that were worshiping Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he was the one that established that. But as far as advancement since he left, it's been...
Nah, they haven't had any really.
Nah. Like there's a lot of its competitors have better technology, just don't have the...
Ain't no more iTunes. That's done.
Yeah. So, but I believe if he was alive, he probably would have taken them to another level.
He would, yeah. Even he was an asshole, but couldn't program anything, but he had good ideas.
Yeah.
And he knew how to get the right people to make those ideas reality.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I need to take a look at that movie as well.
The Pirate. Oh, which one?
The Pirates of
Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
And a few years after, what was it like? Yeah, 2 years after the Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs biopic came out, Aaron Sorkin, he went up and directed what's it called? Not directed, but wrote another Steve Jobs film with Michael Fassbender in the title role.
Is that the one, the Jobs one?
No, there's Jobs with Ashton Kutcher, then Steve Jobs with Michael Fassbender.
Okay. You've seen both?
I've seen both, got them both.
Okay.
Ashton Kutcher looked the part and sounded just like Jobs, young and old. Yeah. But Fassbender, he's a better actor and could channel Jobs.
Jobs more, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. But yeah, I'm sure most people have seen this movie. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
Granted, I do believe Facebook has changed the dynamic of social media.
They did. They left everybody else in the dust. MySpace, where you at now, Tom?
Exactly. And revolutionized. Now we have other channels like Instagram,
which Facebook owns,
TikTok, X by
Elon Musk, formerly Twitter. I got off it once it became X.
I'm still on it. I think it's my fastest route of getting news. So I still get news fairly quickly there than any other platform.
For me, it's IG or even Reddit.
Reddit is a good one too.
For my job, they seem to know more about
what we're
doing before our bosses.
Reddit, you too, yeah. Mm-hmm. Reddit is a big one too. Reddit has
even LinkedIn is a social networking site now.
Yeah. LinkedIn. I said TikTok already. What else am I missing? There's a few. YouTube is a big one. Quiet as kept.
Hell, even the AI apps now, Gemini, Sora, ChatGPT, they might evolve into something like that later on too. Yeah, I know a lot of people are seriously opposed to AI because of the environmental issues about it and how those machines require lots and lots of cold water to be cooled down. Yeah. And there's not a lot of water. Yeah. But I won't deny this. I do use it to make images at times. It's amazing.
It is the inevitable future.
Yeah, but we don't want no Skynet though.
There's nothing around AI. It's taking over. Like literally, we will have to evolve around it.
Well, yes, we will, and I hope it does not take our jobs.
I think some jobs will be taken.
Some will, yeah.
That's out of control. That's like beyond our control.
The kind that shouldn't require human decisions, or requires more logical.
I think the human experience still holds value that AI can possibly comprehend.
It can comprehend, but it can't mimic it. Per se, no matter how much it looks like.
I don't even know if it can comprehend the human experience, because the human experience,
we don't even get the human experience.
Exactly. So like, yeah, that jobs that require elements of the human experience cannot be replaced 100%. But a lot of jobs will be replaced.
But the one thing that AI has, the one thing that AI doesn't have that we have, human instincts. It doesn't have that.
That too. But I think what's going to end up happening, similar to the industrial age, is once upon a time, the workforce was factory-based and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. And once that was replaced, we moved into the office. Yeah. Something of that nature is going to happen when AI also takes over. We'll also evolve into something else. I don't know what that is, but it'll be something different from what is considered normal now. But we're humans. We're resilient. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we adapt around it.
I feel like more so it'll be our kids' generation, more so than us. But they'll be fine because they've
adapted to it quickly. Yeah, they're the early adopters.
Yeah. So,
Social Network, good film. They're gonna come out with a companion piece later this year called The Social Reckoning.
Oh, I think I did see
that Sorkin's gonna be writing and directing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what that's about when it comes out. Yeah. October this year, they say.
I look forward to that.
All right.
Look forward to that. It was a good movie, though.
Glad you finally got around to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Sai. He recommended we do it, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Survivor Series 1995. That was here in Landover, Maryland, not D.C. like McMahon was saying the whole time.
Shout out to Landover. Yeah, I know he was in the.
Welcome to Washington D.C.
Yeah. I guess he was saying that because the Bullets were playing there at the time.
Bullets, yeah. The Capitals, they were playing there too.
Yeah.
It was formerly the Capitol Center.
Yeah. So I actually went there to I think I went when it was the MCI Center. No.
It was never the
It was
MCI
never the
Center.
It was never the MCI. It was the Capitol Center. You're right.
Yeah.
I went to see the Bullets play the Knicks.
Okay.
Ewing, the era of Ewing.
That was my team back in middle school, the Knicks.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
I still got my champion jerseys too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Ewing, Kerry Kittles from the New Jersey Nets, not Brooklyn.
I see. You mean the Eastern Conference champions jersey? Because they never won the actual chip.
No, I mean not the championship, just a regular jersey.
No, okay.
The
champions. Oh yeah. Okay, I get you now.
Yeah. Okay. Survivor Series 1995. That was the 9th annual Survivor Series. Took place on November 19th at the U.S. Air Arena. Each previous edition had taken place either on Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve. Mm-hmm. The company would not do another non-weekend pay-per-view event until 2004 when Taboo Tuesday debuted. But this Survivor Series, the main rivalry was Diesel and Bret Hart for the WWF Championship. Mm-hmm. And Diesel, he held the title since beating Bob Backlund. He just powerbombed him under 2 minutes. I remember that.
Could not stand Bob Backlund.
And Bob Backlund, he was here running for president while they had like a fake caricature of President Clinton there, who was no different than our president.
The irony of it was because it was before Lewinsky.
Before Lewinsky, yeah.
They painted him in that nature too.
Yeah, especially when he had Sonny on his lap, putting popcorn down her shirt.
Exactly. That's like some serious foreshadowing right there.
Oh my good, I'm enjoying the watch from over here, Todd Pettengill.
I'm guessing he had a reputation behind.
He probably did. He probably did.
Then, yeah.
Because what's it called? When he was governor of Arkansas, he had some kind of reputation like that too. Yeah. Good with the ladies or whatever.
Yeah. So.
What else? Tensions rose at In Your House 4 when Bret, serving as the guest commentator, interfered in Diesel's title defense against the British Bulldog, causing a disqualification. So the then WWF president, Gorilla Monsoon, he announced a match for Survivor Series. No disqualification between Hart and Diesel. Another major storyline was the wild card Survivor Series elimination match. Shawn Michaels, British Bulldog, Ahmed Johnson, and Psycho Sid faced Razor Ramon, Owen Hart, Yokozuna, and Dean Douglas, fake genius.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a mix-up. This is a real mix-up match right here.
Yeah, it was, because there was
heels and faces all together.
I feel like that was the beginning of what was to come.
Yeah, the blurring the line between them two. Yeah. So it wasn't simply good guys versus bad guys no more.
Exactly.
Which I was fine with because life is a lot more complex than that.
Yeah. It's more realistic, actually. How come you didn't go? Did you try?
95, I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't ask. I guess probably because I had bad grades at the time.
You?
In middle school, I was an academic fuck-up. I was. By the time when you met me, I had actually gotten 3 Ds on my report card. I shit you not.
8th grade?
8th grade, yes.
Huh.
Yeah, my Westland middle school.
You turned
myself around in high school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my motivation for getting good grades was twofold. 1, keep my parents off my ass, and 2, get them to give me money for all the A's I got.
Fair.
And
incentives.
And I learned some things in the process too.
Yeah, of course, clearly. Yeah.
But what else happened? The other matches included the Dark Side, Undertaker, who still had that face mask on, Savio Vega, Fatu, and Henry Godwin against the Royals, Jerry the King Lawler, King Mabel, Sir Isaac Yankem,
ironically,
and Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler. Back then, when he would come to wrestle, that was a treat to watch because it was a real rarity that the guy who invented the pile driver gets back in the squared circle for anything.
He invented it, yeah?
Yeah, he did. And also another bout between Goldust and Bam Bam Bigelow following their confrontation on Superstars. They had an event attendance of 14,500 people, with the event's full capacity being a little bit over 18,000. The commentators were Mr. Perfect, Vince McMahon, and Jim Ross. And there was a tournament to determine the inaugural lightweight heavyweight championship, which was held between November 3rd and December 7th. Wait a minute. That's the wrong year. Never mind.
Oh, you're
That's not even supposed to be here. Cross that out. Forget you heard that.
Years ahead of your time, dog. Skynet.
Yeah, that was a Survivor Series 97 I was thinking of.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, they had a dark match for the WWF Tag Team Championships. The Smoking Guns, they were the champions. They beat the Public Enemy.
Couldn't stand those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock. The body Donis, I couldn't stand those motherfuckers.
This is when the tag team edition was starting to fall apart. It was like
the body Donis, I could not stand them. With Sonny coming out just with her microphone talking, it's like, bitch, shut up.
I couldn't stand them either.
And Tom Pritchard, the Zip Donis, he looked like he didn't want to be there.
He's related to.
He's Brother Love's older brother.
I figured. Okay.
Yeah, Bruce Pritchard. That's Brother Love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Body Donis. Their team had Rad Radford, Skip and Zip, and the 1-2-3 Kid, who had recently sold out to the $1 Million Man.
Skip was with Sonny at this time.
Yes, Chris Candido was with Sonny.
Chris.
Yeah,
that's his real name.
Yeah, Chris Candido. Mm-hmm. But from what everybody was telling him, and he was in denial that Sonny was messing around with people.
Yeah.
Like, no, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. It was like that scene in Me, Myself, and Irene where Jim Carrey, he's in denial that those black children aren't his. He's like, listen to me, Charlie. Them kids' dicks are bigger than them sausages right there. Look at the way the water beads off their hair. Well, yeah, because I have some Italian in my blood, you know.
My goodness. Hilarious. Oh, my gosh.
Oh yeah, and this was the first Survivor Series since the inaugural one where they had like a women's event in there, a women's tag team.
Mm-hmm. That was decent. Not quite like the 87, but it was decent.
AJ Kong, Bertha Faye, Lioness Asuka, and Tomoko Watanabe with Harvey Whippleman in tow against Alundra Blaze, Medusa, Chaparita Asari, Koyoko Inouye, and Saki Hasagawa. Mm-hmm. They did all right, actually. It wasn't as good as the first Survivor Series. It was decent, yeah. Right. One of them tried to do, what's it called? What was that move? The twist press or whatever? I forget what it's called. The Sky Twister press, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did that in the women's bout. I'm like, that's a hell of a good move, the way they pulled that off. Mm-hmm. Dean Douglas. I think he got screwed by Shawn Michaels.
Or behind the stage?
Behind the stage, yeah. Because he had a feud with Razor Ramon or Shawn and won the IC belt, but then had to drop it the next night.
Wow.
He didn't want to do that, so the Clique, they buried him.
Wow.
Yeah, Shawn even admits that in his book.
Oh, yeah, that he conspired to get him out of there.
Yeah, Or make it so bad for him that he quit. Mm-hmm. Like when they reassign somebody to an undesirable post in the country, like Duluth, Minnesota.
Yeah.
During the Arctic winter.
Damn. Yeah. That's how they buried him, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
In the storyline.
Mm-hmm. Like how they do in the FBI. It's like you fuck up here, we're going to send you to Oklahoma, the Dust Bowl. Mm-hmm. That's what they did there. Mm-hmm. What else? Some other things about the Survivor Series. Bret Hart, he ended Diesel's year-long reign as champion. Bob Holly replaced Avatar on Marty Jannetty's team, the Underdogs, while the 1-2-3 Kid replaced Jean-Pierre Lafitte on Skip's team. Mm-hmm. And also, remember in the championship match when Diesel threw Bret Hart against the Spanish announce table?
Yeah.
They didn't sell that better. I just saw Hart jump right before Diesel pushed him.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, dude, Bret.
You're better than that.
Yeah, you're better than that, yeah. I mean, your brother, Owen and Shawn, when they fought earlier, that was...
Yeah, that was a great match.
That was great.
That was a great match.
Both athletic guys, both who can sell and do off-the-top rope moves.
Yeah, Owen was special, man. I mean, we know Shawn was, but Owen was special.
He was, man. Heavily underrated.
Absolutely. He was like we said, I think we texted about this the other time, like, it's actually hard to definitively say who's the better wrestler, him or Bret. Bret was obviously the most charismatic,
but Owen had more. He was more versatile.
Yeah, he was a better athlete
and better actor too.
Yeah.
Like that scene where he's getting an interview with Raymond Rougeau, and then Razor Ramon was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yo, Roski, daddy teach you that one. And Owen just went with it.
Yeah. So it's hard. I mean, there'll be bias there because Bret is the more popular of the two. But like you actually study both of them, it's hard to definitively say that Bret was a better wrestler than him.
Also, during the Royal match, Mabel gets carried to the ring, And Fatu, that's Rikishi actually, before he got bigger.
Yeah, before he got bigger.
Yeah, he's wearing a winter cap that read BSK on it, the Bone Street Killers, a reference to Taker's backstage group of friends. Him, Taker, what's his name? Kama Mustafa.
Was Yoko with him?
Yoko was with him, yeah. But a lot more minorities were with him, really. It was like Taker and Paul Bearer were like the only white guys up in there.
In that crew.
Mm-hmm. And they called themselves the Bone Street Crew because they like to play dominoes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, they weren't on the cliques level where they were like looking out for each other at the detriment of other people.
Yeah. Apparently, at the beginning of that, Undertaker was not. He felt some type of way about how the clique moved, but eventually, I guess he got okay with Shawn or whatever.
He did, and Hunter as well too. In fact, after the Montreal screw job, when most of the wrestlers didn't even want to show up for Raw the next night out of protest, Taker, who's a locker room leader, he told them, "I feel the same way, guys, but the show goes on. We got to go."
Yeah.
And protest won't do anything except get everybody fired.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yeah.
He was right, and plus, of all the Harts that stuck around, Owen was the only one that did.
Yeah. Only for them to kill him. Well, not intentionally.
Not intentionally,
but yeah.
Yeah, but at the time of his death, he was hitting strides again. Tag team championship with Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. That sucks because he was, he was a special wrestler, man.
Fun to watch, no doubt.
Yeah.
What else happened here? Oh, during the Royal match, Mr. Perfect was the first person to coin Triple H for Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard him say it during the match.
He mentioned that, yeah.
Let's see what else.
So was that really his real name?
What?
Triple H? No, it's some.
No, it's Paul Michael Levesque.
He had
Paul
like
Michael
a French
Levesque,
name.
yeah.
Is he Canadian?
No, he's New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yeah, he would sometimes try to sound like when he was first starting in DX and talking shit to Sergeant Slaughter. He was like, "In fact, Sergeant Slaughter, I might take a swing by your house later and show your wife the bass pipe."
The bass pipe.
The peace pipe, I mean.
The peace pipe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I never would have guessed that you're from New Hampshire. But then again, so is Adam Sandler. And Sandler, he always comes off as a Brooklyn Jew.
He does.
Let's see what else.
He probably spent a lot of time there.
He was born there, raised primarily in New Hampshire, but he spent some time in Brooklyn too.
Okay.
Swear to God, he might be one of the Beastie Boys half brothers because he looks just like Ad Rock. Let's see what else has been going on. What did this? The aftermath of Survivor Series '95. Several notable departures and storyline shifts followed. Bam Bam Bigelow left after losing to Goldust and joined the ECW.
That's weird.
Alundra Blaze was set to fuse with Asia Kong, even teaming with Kyoko in a losing effort to Kong and Tomoko at the November 27th episode of Raw. But that marked Alundra Blaze's final WWF appearance, as she famously appeared on WCW Monday Nitro weeks later and put the championship belt in the trash.
I remember that.
And that's what McMahon was afraid that Bret Hart would do when he left. No, he wouldn't have. He is more classy than that.
Stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Stand-up guy.
I mean, y'all treated Alundra Blaze or Medusa like shit, so that's probably why she did what she did. And also, following Survivor Series, Diesel became more of like one of those in-betweener guys. Like the fans loved him, but some fans didn't, before turning fully heel again after losing to Bret Hart at a steel cage match at In Your House Part 6. His alliance with Shawn Michaels also dissolved, and a new rivalry happened too. The 1-2-3 Kid betrayed Razor Ramon to join the $1 Million Corporation beforehand, leading to a feud with Marty Jannetty and Razor. After several attacks on Raw, a tag team match was set for In Your House 5, where Razor Ramon and Jannetty beat Psycho Sid and the 1-2-3 Kid. Half these dudes are dead now.
Yeah.
And 1-2-3 Kid, Sean Waltman, he's a grandfather now.
Wow.
Well, he's got the age for it. He's in his 50s now.
Okay.
But he looks so much more younger when we met him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then or now?
Then, back in 2018 when we met him. Yeah, he shaved his head now. He don't got that long hair no more.
Okay.
A really good guy though when we met him. Really nice guy.
Cool. Real cool.
Okay. Let's see what any other trivia about Survivor Series '95. Oh yeah, Diesel. Bret Hart won this match the way Ricky Steamboat beat the Macho Man at WrestleMania 3, an unexpected cradle.
Exactly.
And Diesel was pissed. He like
Yeah,
beat up
he
officials.
sold it well. He sold that loss well.
Yeah, Nash is a good actor. He's really good.
Yeah.
Like when he came out in WCW back in '99 on Nitro and gave that work shoot where he cursed out WCW, I thought that was real.
I thought that was real too.
But it turns out to be if you can do a work shoot really well, you're a good actor. You can go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
But he jackknifed Bret Hart twice. Like, damn, dude, you that mad?
Yeah.
You lost fair and square.
Yeah.
And Bret Hart had a promo where he's tellingly telling Diesel, the truck stops here.
How much longer before he left?
Bret or Diesel?
Diesel.
Several months.
It was in 95.
95 and 96 is when they were during the Curtains Call incident. So it had to be officially May.
Oh, so
Yeah, he had another good 6 months before he left.
yeah, okay.
Because Curtains Call, that was May 19th, 1996. That changed the game of wrestling too, but that's another story. Okay, shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right, the final topic of the evening is season 1 of the Boondocks from Adult Swim.
Yes.
Boondocks.
Great show.
That was an American adult animated television series created by Columbia, Maryland native Aaron Magruder for Cartoon Network's late-night programming block Adult Swim. And it was based on his manga-influenced comic strip of the same name. The series focuses on a black American family, the Freemans, settling into the fictional, predominantly white suburb of Woodcrest. And the perspective offered...
It's supposed to be Maryland, apparently.
It's supposed to be, yeah. It's based on Magruder's life. He was born in Chicago, but then they moved to Columbia, Maryland, a planned suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look at this mix of cultures, lifestyles, social classes, stereotypes, viewpoints, and radicalized identities, provides much for the series' satire, comedy, and conflict. Did you read the strip before the TV show came out? Yeah, I read the strip. Our friend Cliff, he put me onto it back in 2003.
I see.
Yeah, and
I learned about it through people that were watching the show. I'm like, oh, what is this? And then I got into it. I wasn't even aware of it.
Yeah, I bought the trade paperback, 2 trade paperbacks for the strip, just to see what I missed before getting into it. It was pretty funny, actually. It definitely rips on a lot of things in black culture. Rips on white people too. Like there's a strip in there where you see some white guy just jogging. There's plenty of skin showing in the dead of winter. They pass by Huey and Riley. They pass by them, and the only thing Huey says, "White people," and walks off.
Like we say every day when that shit happened. I remember when
High school.
Bro, when I was in undergrad, fuck that. When undergrad, we had snow like this one time, and like we had like the ice frozen. Like, and there was this one white boy that left his dorm in shorts, a t-shirt, and was barefoot walking on the ice.
That's what I'm saying. White folks are immune to cold weather. They are. I really think so.
I just stopped and looked like, why, dog?
Why? Are you showing off?
Bro, why?
Are you comfortable?
Like there are no health benefits of what you're doing.
and no fringe benefits either.
Bruh. Why are you walking barefoot on ice? In shorts and a t-shirt.
And we see Zuckerberg in here in shorts and flip-flops in the snow in Social Network too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude, come on, man.
Bruh.
If you're immune to it, great. But otherwise, take care of yourself.
Shout out to the Terps, but I shook my head at that one. Nah, man.
Yeah, the strip originally published by the Universal Press Syndicate from 96 to 06. And Magruder actually got the strip started while he was writing for the University of Maryland's paper, the Diamondback.
Yep.
And ironically, you know who was the editor there at the time? Jason Blair.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who was caught fabricating stories.
Yeah.
And Magruder said about him was, he didn't seem 100% down with the black crowd, but he was not an Uncle Tom either.
Yeah. I think, anyway, go ahead. This is quite a genius show put together.
Yeah, they got it started in November 6, 2005, the show that is, with the episode of the Garden Party, and ended with The Passion of the Reverend Ruckus on March 19, 2006. So season 1 had a total of 15 episodes. And the voice actors that they got for this, Academy Award winner Regina King, she does the voice for Riley and Huey. John Witherspoon, rest in peace, the father of Friday.
For sure, rest in peace.
Yeah, he does Granddad, Robert Freeman. Cedric Yarborough does Tom Dubois. Gary Anthony Williams does Uncle Ruckus. I should have contacted him to see if he would give like an intro for this, considering we're called the Colored Commentators.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you two colored niggas are doing now.
Maybe another season. We'll look out for that one.
You two niggas think y'all can speak.
Y'all niggas need to love the white people, the white man. Nah, but yeah, that would be a good idea.
Ruckus is my favorite character on there because you the
funniest.
You're the darkest one on the show, and you claim you're not black.
You're the funniest one for sure.
Yeah, yes. My name Uncle Ruku, French.
Yeah.
And when he played the mall Santa, and Jasmine worship Santa Claus, like, little girl, you supposed to be having more sense. You being a mulatto and all.
Indeed.
I'm like, I had to ask my dad. It's like, are these the kind of black folks that you grew up with down south? Did you see somebody like that who was that dark and wanted to be white that badly?
The man said he had reverse
revitiligo.
Revitiligo, yes.
It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson got. Lucky bastard.
Crazy, man.
And when the episode where him and Grandpa are playing chess in the park, Grandpa Robert Freeman calls him out, Ruckus. Why do you love white people so much? Because they smell like pledge furniture polish and always smiling. I'll tell you what happened with Kobe Bryant. Kobe got that white fever.
He did.
Yeah.
I think he does a good job of painting the different dynamics of blackness in
the different black culture. Huey's a revolutionary. Riley, he's a product of contemporary rap culture. Yeah. Ignorant, short-sighted, and only concerned with instant gratification.
Exactly.
Jasmine, she's a mixed race girl who's just innocent.
Yeah.
Tom, well, he's tellingly named Tom as a reference to Uncle Tom because he's married to a white wife and because he's a district attorney and has to prosecute a lot of black people.
I think he also like depicts the black man that is afraid
and slightly removed from
and like hopes to like his fears drives him to be successful, dress appropriately, do everything appropriately according to the system so that he will be assimilated. But in reality, he's always still looked as
you're a black man, yeah.
Like you can, I feel like you can relate to every single character to some extent, even as like living as a black man here. Well, maybe with the exception of Ruckus. Yeah. But some people do have that self-hate,
that need to assimilate.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom and Ruckus, you can say, people have said they're both Uncle Toms, but really it only applies to Ruckus.
Ruckus, yeah.
At least Tom knows that he's black.
Tom reminds me of like some of the Africans that move here. And like when you come here, a lot of us come here, we get that image of African Americans given by the media in a negative light, right? So you come here driven to show that you're not that. You become successful in hopes that you're not seen as a black man or like a nigger or whatever.
Keep going.
But then in reality, you get to your workplace and you realize your ascension in the workplace is stifled because of that. Like you see the realities of racism still there.
Yeah, it's embedded.
Yeah, so it's very similar to Tom's dynamic.
We've all been there where you go to work.
Can you code switch and shit like that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Code switch, yeah. Quote unquote talking white.
It aligns with what Tom does or
what he does,
the character that he is,
or naturally just like that. Exactly. There's some black folks that are just naturally like that.
Exactly. Like you are basically, he is like the black man that has been raised in a very
sheltered,
very
protected environment. It's been told all his life. You act right, you do right, you'll be rewarded.
You've been taught read, be articulate, and that's the right way to approach the world, which it is. And then like you go, you naturally talk.
But if you're black, you got to know when to show flex.
There you go. So
like, I'm not saying that you got to act ghetto, but it's like, what's it called? I've noticed this with suburban raised black folks. Our quote unquote ghetto sides, for lack of a better term, they come with an on-off switch. Yeah. And to your point about Africans coming here and not wanting to be seen as lazy, the comedian Ari Spears, he made a whole bit about that. I mean, he took it even further though. He was like, "Y'all Africans, y'all hate black Americans. Like, look at you lazy niggas, but y'all love white people." Mr. White Man, thank you for bringing us here. Super. Yeah, the white man.
This is the Tom dynamic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Tom dynamic. And like, even in spurts of the show, you see where like fuck, he faces that reality. Like they still don't accept me
Every day, yeah. Even in the trial of R. Kelly.
Yep.
That scene, that should have been an open and shut case right
there.
Yeah. But the lawyer, the defense attorney, who was voiced by the original Batman, Adam West. Turn the entire jury against Tom by pointing out he's married to a white girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Huge. Yeah.
And then Tom's argument, his logical arguments all failed. He's like, but you can't do that. It's illegal to piss on a little girl.
Yeah.
Like, go tell that to your white bitch.
Yeah.
Even his wife later, she's like, I told you about messing around with them white girls.
Yeah.
Even though she has a huge crush on Usher.
Yeah.
That episode, wow.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I hadn't watched this in a very long time.
Me too. But I think he does a very calculated description for each character in this. At least in season 1, he establishes who they are.
And like the very first episode, the garden party, when we get introduced to the Wuncler family, and Ed Wuncler III, voiced by Charlie Murphy. Yeah, Riley loves hanging out with him. That's funny. They got 2 white characters who are voiced by black actors, Charlie Murphy and Samuel L. Jackson, who does Gin Rummy.
Oh, yeah.
And they're supposed to be parodies of Bush and Donald Rumsfeld, because this was created during the Bush administration.
Yeah. Right as Obama wins, I think, right?
Not before. This is way before. This is 05, 06.
Okay.
So Magruder used a lot of those characters.
It was later on when they celebrate Obama's.
Yeah. Later on, like season 2, season 3. Yeah. It, like when Riley says, "Fuck you, nigga. My president is black and my Lambo is blue."
Blue, yep.
Young Jeezy.
Yep, the Jeezy.
But here it's like Gin Rummy and Wuncler III, the episode where they robbed that convenience store. That was supposed to be like a whole commentary on the U.S. handling of Iraq by taking a detour to Afghanistan. And you see how Gin Rummy, he looks like Rumsfeld, even quotes Rumsfeld saying the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. And that bandana, that red, white, and blue bandana he got on.
I see.
Yeah, that's what Magruder was going for with that episode.
Yeah.
What else happened?
Yeah,
what else?
When you put it in context with the time frame, it makes sense.
Cristal, take a guest host coming to dinner. That episode.
That's one thing I didn't necessarily completely appreciate. I mean, that part, there was some realities to it, but I feel like, given that this was a safe space for Black people to enjoy, and like kind of look in the mirror and make like fun jokes about who we are, at the same time cringe at some of the things.
Some things, yeah.
I feel like, at least in season 1, or maybe throughout the show, if I can recall.
When Magruder had involvement in it, yeah, because he wasn't involved in season 4.
The women were just vessels. There weren't any prominent Black.
No, there weren't
characters.
actually. No Black female characters.
Yeah, they were just vessels of telling a man's story, like men our stories. So like there is actually.
Yeah, the only female character was Sarah.
Dog. If you actually show this in a room of Black women per se,
they're gonna say, where the Black women at?
They might be a few kickbacks of like. I mean, they will also appreciate some of the relatable
blackness, yeah, but as it relates to them,
yes, because they're also a big part of what Blackness is, and I don't think they were represented in the show at all.
Not really. Like vessels, just like you said, like throwaway characters.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
It's like that John Steinbeck book of Mice and Men, where the only female character in there, Curly's wife, and that was her name, Curly's wife.
Yeah,
like not meant to be a real character, just an accessory to all the main male characters.
Yeah, that was the only thing I wasn't too thrilled about, because like there's like so much about us that like women are a big part of that aren't really explored in the show. Other than that, the show is genius in my experience.
I enjoyed watching it. There was always something in there that either made me chuckle, made me cringe, or shock me.
Yeah, because it's personal. It's like you're looking yourself in the mirror. Like I said, like
it's a mirror of Black American culture.
You can literally relate to almost every character on here. Like you've had that mentality at some point in your life, whether it was younger, where you are now, or some point in your life.
And Magruder himself has said that when they asked him if Huey is supposed to be his mouthpiece, he said, "It'd be inaccurate to say that Huey represents my thoughts." He said he thinks there's a broad opinion being expressed throughout the show, throughout the series, the strip or whatever, that's a combination of all the characters' voices. And it's up to the listener or the reader to figure out what that opinion is.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. And Huey reminds me of like just like the freedom fighter, the rebel.
Huey fancies himself as a revolutionary.
And yeah.
But adults don't listen to him. Like the very first episode, he gets at the garden party, all he gets is white condescension. You're so articulate. You speak so well.
Yeah.
I'm like, would you say that if he was white? No, because you expect that from white kids.
Yeah. And like, because he's such an extreme like revolutionary, like he finds himself on an island a lot of the time.
He does, yeah, even from his own family.
I feel like I had this discussion with somebody recently. Like, if you want to be that civil rights protagonist / rebel, it's like a full time. You can't be
1 foot in and 1 foot out,
and you can't be anything else. Like that's who you like. It'll take away from being a family man. It'll take because it is such a demanding job that you can't necessarily devote yourself to other things. All of them in the past have had issues with that. Whether it's King, Nelson Mandela, they've all had relationship issues because a lot of times it forces them out of the house.
Well, Nelson Mandela spent nearly 30 years in a South African jail.
Yeah.
He comes out, sees his wife, and divorces her.
Yeah, because she goes against the grain of what he believed in as well.
I just viewed it as an example of what's it called, how you could take jail, but you can't take marriage.
No, well, she was. So when he was in jail, she was doing some extreme shit, as in with the party, the ANC party at the time. She was going about like orchestrating murders and stuff like that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there was a lot that she was going against the grain.
Yeah, he's not down with that.
Yeah, so when she got out,
but it had so much under different political alignment
that they went astray.
Jesus.
So he
married though.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I mean, at that point, he was
on the cusp of becoming president. But like a lot of like, back to my point,
he was jailed. Like
you can't be more. Like they will take you out. They will put you. They'll put you in jail. They'll force you into circumstances that
you cannot be a fully fledged family man.
True.
And that's the case with a lot of like freedom fighters.
Like if you want to be a freedom fighter, don't have no family.
Yeah. You're like
you ain't gonna have time for it.
You're like a martyr, more or less.
Some of them want to be martyrs.
Yeah. So, and then his dad, granddad Freeman.
Yeah.
He represents the black man that has been a victim of what he's seen real
racism.
Yes. So
he's
like
seen the cops, the fire hoses, all
of that has broken him. So like he is now finally out of that and just wants peace. So he will conform at any cost to be peaceful.
And they never say what happened to Huey and Riley's parents either, or what side that Riley must be. Their father must be Grandpa's son.
Yeah, I think so.
Because in the episode,
and they have the same last name, right?
Yeah, Freeman.
So,
because when they did the episode where Riley learns how to be an artist and paints a picture of either him and Riley's parents or Grandpa when he's younger, it moved Grandpa to tears.
Yeah, I remember.
They still had him take it down.
I remember that the graffiti. Yeah. So
and they didn't. Oh, that was later. That was
like,
later.
I literally could relate to him. Like I remember like just talking to like elderly black people. That like even like your parents or my parents, like when like they always like conform, like just chill, like we just like
my parents were like that when I got added to that Lazarus leadership program back in high school. And my dad was driving me to the first meeting. I remember he was saying, "Don't go up in there acting all ghetto and shit." I'm like, I'm not ghetto. What are you talking about?
No, but it's a
like let's not
invite any kind of, because like I said, they're scarred. They finally got out of it. They've made well for themselves. They've got educated. They got in good places. They could never dream of this when they were in segregation.
Nah.
So for them, the best route is to just, do play your part, conform.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily agree with whiteness.
No.
But at the same time,
they don't want to give white people a reason
they
to
don't
think
want
of them
as. They just want peace. They've been through it. So.
And the funny thing is, that's what Grandpa was telling Huey and Riley before they went off to meet the Wunclers at that garden party, to which Huey translates Grandpa's words as, he means don't act like niggers.
There you go.
We don't use that word in our house. Grandpa, I heard you say it 17 times yesterday. I counted nigger huts. There's black hypocrisy and white hypocrisy too. Wuncler, he likes Robert, but he calls him Freeman.
Yeah, exactly.
It just separates his last name like that as a way of dissing him. Like, you used to be a slave, now you're not.
Right.
And Robert's whole thing about white people always love cheese. I'm like, really? Well, let me try.
I remember that shit. I do remember that episode.
That was the same episode. Like, did you just offer me cheese, Robert?
Yeah.
I'd love some. But what's it called?
That's funny.
Ed Wuncler the episode where Jasmine has that lemonade stand, and then Wuncler rips Jasmine off when he buys it. I'm like, this whole episode is a lesson about how capitalism really works.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of do the right thing references too.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And she literally gets gypped at the end.
Lesson learned. That whole episode had a bunch of do the right thing references too.
Yeah.
And when he says to her, lemonade was a fine drink in my day, and it still is. That's a gangstar line that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of the characters in the strip for season one from the strip that they had in season one.
Yeah.
They never showed Michael Caesar, Huey's best friend.
Okay.
And they don't show Cindy McPherson until season 2. The white girl that was black.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she was funny in season 2, man. I'm like, Riley, put a ring on that finger. She is for you, dude.
Riley's babe. Yeah.
Like you either get down or lay down. That's what Beanie Siegel would do. Like, damn, girl. You've been watching too much State Property.
I'm just looking at this. I'm seeing that Charlie Murphy's no longer here. I mean, Cat is still, so is Yasin Bey is there.
Yeah, Most Def.
Yeah. And of course, we lost Witherspoon as well.
Yeah.
So you can't even bring the show back.
No, you can't. Not unless they got AI doing voice actors and their voices. But I wouldn't recommend that.
Same, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that at all.
It's not the same. Yeah.
Nah, man. Some of these things they can't bring back. But
go ahead.
Finally, the final episode of the season 1 is Uncle Ruckus. He gets his dream. He goes to White Heaven and meets Ronald Reagan. There are many separate but equal heavens for the most part.
Oh my gosh.
He said God has no problem with racism and has rewarded Ronald Reagan because he loves white people. I mean, Ruckus has a dream about that. And then starts to do his own version of the Passion of the Christ, the Passion of the Ruckus.
Passion of the Ruckus.
Like slaps back, nigga be gone, blackness be gone.
Yeah, blackness be gone. There are actually some people like that literally like self-hate. Like
they are.
They're rich, they were white.
And Tom was actually affected by Ruckus's gospel in this episode. Like, Andre, Rashad, Eddie, I hate all black people. Black be gone. Get your black banana peeling hands off me.
Yeah.
Like, good God, man. They even parodied Soul Food and the itis.
The itis episode.
Yeah. And thank Chappelle, he brought the itis of terminology into pop culture. Yeah, the whole Soul Food episode. It got me thinking, like, we do the same thing at repasses, black repasses. Like, say we come to honor a person who died of a heart attack, and then we go to the repass and eat the same shit that killed the person that we're mourning. It's hypocritical that I participate in it too. That food is good.
No shit. But nah, facts though. Facts. You're a damn fool, bro.
Yeah. And another thing, when Riley and Huey, when they all go back home to Chicago because one of Robert's friends dies, a friend of his who always made fun of him, even after death, just made him as the speaker at his funeral just so we can get laughed at one more time.
Yeah.
And then Huey and Riley, they go visit an old friend, and what's it called? His friends become very Afrocentric and thinks Huey's assimilated.
Yeah. It's good.
That was a good one to watch.
It's a good one, yeah. It's a good one.
Why? Because he lives in a suburb now and don't live in inner city no more. That he's a sellout.
He's a sellout.
Nah.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like it begs the question. Like, are you less black because you grew up suburban and don't have hard times? No. The black experience is multifaceted.
I think that is the biggest beauty of what we are and a big curse of what we are. And let me explain. I think it's beauty that we all have different perspectives, different journeys of blackness.
We're not a monolith.
We're not a monolith, exactly. And I think it's a curse in the sense that when one side differs too much from the other, we struggle in unifying. So the whole idea of unifying to go against the grain and actually be recognized is one of the biggest hurdles that we're still trying to jump to get to where we want to be.
Yeah, I think we're the only race that actually brings that where the crabs in a bucket parable actually applies to, because every other race or ethnicity, they don't do that. Jews, Asians, some Hispanics, they band together.
Yeah.
Us, we get jealous of another black person's success.
Or like we're appalled when their ideology or the experience is so much different from ours,
or from what it's quote unquote supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. And then that remains an obstacle.
I mean, I got into it once with a couple of blurs online, but never argue online with people.
Yeah.
It was about an X-Men panel where a white character from the X-Men, Kitty Pryde, she uses the word nigger, right? Mm-hmm. And the person who posted this panel didn't post the entire page that would have given it greater context. He was really trying to rile people up. And I just wrote in there, I get what Chris Claremont, the writer, was trying to do by having her say that. Mm-hmm. She said it to another black person. The context was this: a black human who hates mutants, he goes to Kitty and said, "Hey, Pride, are you a mutie?" And then Kitty's like, "I don't know, Phil. Are you a nigger?" She used it to make the point about words hurt.
Yeah.
And the people that I was arguing with, they're like, "You're endorsing a white character's right to say that word." No, I'm not. I'm just saying you got to look at the context.
Yeah.
Looking at the context determines just how much you should be pissed off.
Yeah.
Because a white teacher reading that word out of a Mark Twain book is a whole new different story than some redneck yelling at me, "Go back to Africa, you fucking nigger."
Yeah. I hear you completely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's, like I said, it's beautiful that we're all very different. But I think it's a curse in that we can't. We find it difficult to accept our differences when it comes to a greater cause. I mean, to some extent we do, but like not enough.
Not enough. And not the numbers that and not in great numbers neither.
But we'll figure it out one day.
One day, maybe not in my lifetime, but someday.
Yeah. So. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is what we have for episode 10 of season 3, The Social Network, Survivor Series 95, and season 1 of the Boondocks. And as you can probably tell from our IG page, I've been just shit posting just to keep people interested, just to let them know we're still here. But we're right here, folks. We're still here.
You know, a lot of things have been going on, so we've been a bit busy, but we'll try and make it frequent again.
Yes, indeed. But we thank you for viewing, though. I mean, I watched our YouTube page. The viewership has increased.
Oh, great.
Especially in our shorts.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So thank you for that.
If you're interested in your fertility, hit me up. Hit us up, actually.
Hit us.
Comment if you want to try this. And I will link you to the producers of this. Geniuses behind it.
It's pretty good. It's my third glass.
Yeah, Si's a believer. So holla at us. We'll link you to the source.
All right.
From the motherland.
From the motherland.
Yes, sir.
And for next month, you'll be seeing episode number 11.
Yeah.
So hit us up as to what you want to see.
Yeah.
We might take it under advisement. We might not. But hey, at least you know we have your ear. Signing out.